This is a story of how a 19-year-old girl is critically hurt by a person she sees as her father. So there is this family, Abakwadlomo. Abakwadlomo live in Soweto. They are in their mid-40s, a happy couple, a happy family. They have only one child, a baby girl who is 19 years old and doing matric, by the name of Portia. Now, Portia is this beautiful girl. Every boy at Portia school stares when Portia passes. Portia is very respectful. She respects the elderly. She respects everybody. She treats everybody fairly. She stands up when an elderly person wants to sit. She can even hold an elderly's hand while they are crossing the street. That's who Portia is. You understand? So this family is a happy family. They don't have much money. They just have enough to survive. You understand? Now there is a problem. Umaga Portia has a problem with how Portia loves to dress. Now Portia has got a beautiful body. She's a beautiful girl. But Portia loves revealing her skin. Meaning that she would wear anything that is short and she would wear anything that is revealing. She loves her body. You understand? But Umaga Portia has got a problem with that, and uyamkhuza every single day. Portia, ngani yami, ngisacela ukuthi ungaqoki ngale ndlela oqoka ngayo. Angazi why ubaba ke kuthengela lezi impahla ngizithandi. You understand? But the father doesn't really mind. Like, kids will be kids. You understand? Let her experience all of this. She would outgrow all of these things. You understand? He's that kind of a guy. Daddy's little princess gets what she wants. If little princess says, I want a miniskirt, she's going to get a miniskirt. That's from daddy. Now, with the way Portia Angakona, she attracts a lot of men. From the young men, to the old men, to the older men. So this caused Portia Ashelwe all age groups. With a bad decision, Portia is dating a rather older man. Not a very, very old man. Maybe around 35 or so. We understand. But Portia, remember, is 19, dating a 35-year-old guy. That is that. Now, Ubabudlomo has got a little brother. Little brother is 37. He always comes there to come and visit. He loves this family. They love him. He's a good guy. He helps them out. Okay, let me give you a background story on little brother Gababudlomo. Little brother Gababudlomo landed a very good tender gig from the government. It's still new, but now he's able to buy a lavish life for himself. He drives an M6. Babudlomo drives a Baki NP200. So now, whenever this family is going through difficult times, little brother Gababudlomo comes through and provides the family with food, provide the family with groceries. But now he's not buying ordinary groceries because he landed something good. He's buying expensive things, brand names. Now, little brother doesn't have a family. Portia is the only baby girl that little brother can spoil with this new money. You understand? So one of the good days, bayabuya ekhaya lapena, it's Portia's birthday. Bayafika, man, badagiwe, bayangena ekhaya and all that. Then umaga Portia says, niyazi kodwa ukuthi ibirthday yengane namhlanje. Nibuya njani? Phathanga lutho, nidagiwe niziphuzele nodwa angiphathelanga lutho. What is going on? They laugh it off and all that and say, anga stressi. Petu malume lana. They're referring to little brothers. Petu malume is going to make things happen. You understand? And indeed, Umalume makes things happen. Goes up and down, he buys things. So his celebration, they are having a lot of fun. After that, Umalume goes to Portia and say, hey, wenangane yami sithandwa sami, ufuna ngikuthengele namhlanje. Name anything that you want and I will get it for you. You understand? Portia knows Umalume can really afford. But she didn't really believe that she can mention anything and Umalume will just go and get it like that. So Portia thinks out of her head and says, an iPhone 15 Pro Max. She's excited. She just mentions things. Umalume laughs it off. Hey, when iPhone managing, what do you want to do with an iPhone? You're only 19 years old. Where's an iPhone 15 Pro Max? Yeah. You must mention something else. They laugh it off. Malume, you're not going to do it anyway. I was just testing you. I know you're not going to buy that and all that and all that. They had fun that day. Everything was good. Umalume left. The following morning, early in the morning before Portia goes to school, Umalume's car is parked outside. Portia Magati clocks. There is an M6, obviously Umalume. She runs, hey Malume, can you please take me to school? I understand because this thing is embarrassing me. I'm a beautiful girl. Malume says, yeah, that bikey thing is not working out for you. You understand? They're having a jokeful moment. Then Babu Dlomo says, you actually helped me out. I can't afford to be dropping this girl from school while she's complaining all the way of how my bikey is looking and how it's embarrassing in front of her friends. At least today, drop her with an M6. Maybe her life can look better. They're laughing it off. Then Portia jumps into the car and Umalume drives Portia to school. Then Umalume drops Portia off school. Then tells her, hey, if you want me to come and get you, I can actually do that because Umalume is not working. He's just managing the tender. To people do the job. Then he's got time to himself. So he tells Portia, if you want me to come get you, as opposed to you riding that bike and your friends are laughing at you here, I'm going to come and collect you. Thank you, Malume. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Portia is excited. She got off an M6. Her friends are happy with her. It looks all nice. You know how it feels when you're a school child being dropped by a very expensive looking car. We understand. So after school, Umalume is parked outside. Portia, she calls all of her friends. Come. My uncle's going to drop you guys. He's going to drop you wherever you live. Let's go into a fancy car and forget about daddy's bikey. You understand? It's exciting. It's very nice. So they all go. They get into Malume's car. Malume doesn't mind. What music do you play? I'm a piano. Throughout. You understand? Malume is chilled vibes. They understand that kind of a vibe. You understand? So Malume drops off the friends, then now takes Portia back home. Then when he parks in front of Portia's house, when Portia is about to get out of the car, he says, hey, don't leave your present here. He gives her a gift bag. You understand? She can't see what's inside. Says, thank you, Malume. What's in here? Obviously, I bought you a chocolate. What else can I get a 19-year-old? When they laugh it off, Portia leaves, goes, Malume bought me a present. Let's open it together. Portia takes the item out. She's really expecting a chocolate. She opens. It's an iPhone 15 Pro Max. What? Relax, Mtanami, relax. Wow, he really got you this phone. Hi, Mtanami, this is big. No, we must call him right now. And you understand that they're excited. It's very nice. Mama takes the phone, calls Malume. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Malume. We really appreciate. Portia takes the phone. Screams and all that. It's nice. Everything is going well. Everything is going smooth for Portia right now. We understand. Later on, boyfriend of Portia is outside. We are sneaker. I understand. Naye is actually a big boy. He's got a bit of money. You understand? So he's outside. She goes there. She sees him and shows the iPhone. My uncle got me this. Hey, the boyfriend is also happy. Oh, nice. This is very nice. I like this. This is good. At least he took a load off me, because now we on installment for me to get you an iPhone. And she goes back inside. The boyfriend leaves. Now the boyfriend always tries to take Portia away to some lodges and all that. You understand? But Portia has always been dodging, ducking and diving. She doesn't want to do that, but she enjoys the attention that she gets from an older guy. Umalume calls Portia now. He calls her on a new phone. Hey, Stando Sam, are you enjoying the phone? Are you liking it? There is no one I can spoil. You're my little princess. You're the only person I can spoil in life. And I'll get you anything that you want. Anything that you want. Portia loves that. Her father's little brother is actually caring. Obviously, Portia's father will not be able to afford the things that Portia would love to have. Even though he's a provider, he can get her these small things that she wants. But an iPhone 15 Pro Max, he wasn't going to be able to get her that. So thank you to Malume. Portia now is using a nice phone and all that. Now, it's time for the exams. Matriculants are writing. Portia, they're at school studying. She's an intelligent student. She does good at school. So they write. Then it's pens down. Now, Portia and her friends have decided that when it's pens down, they go wild. Portia has never tasted alcohol. Portia is from a strict family, but the love that they have for each other, you will not be able to see which strict there is rules and whatnot. Because naye, she follows rules. Akusiyile ngane leyo kumele ukuthi umforced ukuthi ayenze izinto. Portia is free, like she flows like that with her parents' strict rules. Except just one thing that her mother doesn't like, in the way I'm a miniskirt. You understand? So pens down comes. A boyfriend of Portia calls and says, hey, today we are going to that place, that very expensive place. You understand? I'm not sure if it's still operating right now or not. You understand? That expensive place where you can buy amanzi for almost 200 rand a bottle of water. You understand? So the boyfriend says, we're going there. So it's going to be your first experience, pens down. We're going there. We're going to have a good time. Portia is from a respectful family that upholds rules. There is no way that Portia is going to be able to go out tonight. You understand? Portia tries to twist it with, let's just go immediately after school. Let me just go there and then I experience just for an hour. I come back. The boyfriend says, no, that's not going to work. Now Yazizwanje, that's not going to work. That place is lit. Late hours. You understand? So please make a plan. Come on, baby, just make a plan. Just try something at least. I'm going to be spending that side. Imagine how much things are lapayana when you are and so. Portia feels guilty. Ingane. Obviously, we are shower by older guy. Portia says, okay, fine. I'll see what to do. I'll think of something. Then Mugai says, hey, I've got clothes for you. Obviously, it's minis because we understand what Portia loves. Minis. It's revealing. She's got some tall boots, black. I understand that she's looking fly. So Portia now makes a plan. At 8 o'clock, Portia tells her parents, hey, I'm tired. We just finished school, so I'm fine. I'm going to my room. I'm going to sleep. Please do not disturb. I understand. The family agrees and says, no, it's cool. Portia goes to sleep. 2 hours passes. They are still seated, Lapayana Odlomo, watching TV and all that. They're feeling tired. They go to sleep. Umalume calls Udlomo, his big brother, and says, hey, bruh, let's go out. I feel like having a drink. Let's just go out. Big brother says, bruh, I'm a little... No, man, He says, man, listen, there's this expensive place, man, that you've been talking about, Elapayana. Let's just go there and have fun. Hey, big brother's like, yo, you wanna take me there? Little brother says, how? Bruh, let's go have fun. Ubabudlomo is like, number one, he puts on a swag. You understand? Now remember, Portia told her parents that she's going to sleep at 8 o'clock, and she went. And the way my parents got Portia know Portia, she's a respectful child. She listens to the rules. She doesn't do anything that is out of the ordinary. So they have no need to go check on Portia if she's in bed. You understand? When she says, I'm going to bed, please don't disturb, they respect that because Portia respects them. So they allowed that. Again to Portia, she went to her bedroom at 8 o'clock. At exactly 20 to 9, Portia was leaving her bedroom, going into the boyfriend's car and going to that expensive place. So then Ubabudlomo agrees and says, let's go. They swag up. They go to the very same place where Portia is with her boyfriend. So Umabafika Lapene, they get a table that is closer to the entrance. We understand. Itafule Abu Portia and her boyfriend and a couple of her friends. Portia that day went with 3 of her friends. So meaning that it was 4 ladies and 1 guy, the spender. You understand? So Itafule was deep inside there. So these 2 tables didn't have a view of each. You understand? So the person that is seated this side could not see the person that is seated that side. And the person that is that side could not see the person that is seated this side. Portia is refusing to drink. Like, she's trying, but guy already has a plan. Which, let me get her drunk so that maybe she can loosen up. Then we can go to the lodge before I drop her home. He's got a plan. You understand? But Portia, she's doing this and she's not interested, then the guy says, you know what, it's fine, you don't have to drink, like let's just leave the drinking. Abangani bakho bazoziphuzela bona, and abangani, they were ordering. The guy is trying to get to Portia's pants. Obviously he's going to try and impress the friends so that the whole process can be easy for him. So abangani, they are ordering these things that they've never tasted, but expensive. And the guy doesn't have a problem. He says, yeah, you can place the order. You can place the order. You can place the order. Bala. Portia ula. She's not used to this. So umugabe yabona man uthi, no man, my game here is not it. And my beg abangani baka Portia, no, they are not his type. He's got money. He doesn't want them. He wants this hot one. While it's besahleli lapho, a call comes through to ifoni yaka boyfriend. You understand? Then he says, baby, I need to get this ngiyabuya manje. Ngoba okay. Wabamba leyo call, waphumela ngaphandle. He started talking. Portia is having a good time because her friends are seemingly liking the vibe and all that. They're seated in a nice place, expensive place, and all that. They don't realize Uga has been gone for quite a while on the call. But every time when he was still talking and all that, Portia will throw an eye checking on a man. Ambone kulmefoni lapena, okay, cool. Aqhubeka. But then Portia lost sight. Umugai wangena motweni. And he left out of anger of Portia doesn't want to give him what he wants, but he's spending. You understand? Now, bayabona manuti, no, it has taken a very long time. Portia says, no, he's not, he couldn't, he's not going to leave us here. Like, he loves me that much. He's not going to leave us here. No, friend, something is amiss here. Something is wrong. And the bill, you understand? The guy is nowhere to be found. Now it's an hour. One of her friends says, hey, waiter, please, can we see the bill? It's right, manje. Mama buya la pena ibill. Hey, lenda we expensive. Mama buya la pena ibill. Abapatanga mali. Portia doesn't have money. So tough in the room. Now they don't know what to do. Portia kept trying to call her boyfriend. One thing that she's not telling Wanganbaki. She kept trying to call her boyfriend. Her boyfriend a drop a call. Yeah, man. What's the name to mail message? Baby, we want to leave now. What is going on and what? Luckily, the boyfriend answers the message. How? He's typing. Relief. I thought he dished us. So we are typing boyfriend, you type message Lenny, it's very long. You understand? My message Lena is landed on Portia's phone. It's written in paragraphs. Listen, I'm not that kind of a guy that you will just treat like this and what. I've been trying to get some alone time with you, but you've been refusing, and now you expect me, Uguti, I should pay that bill when you came with your friends and they are the ones that are busy wasting. Well, it's the way now you don't want to go with me. So I need you to find out how you're going to get out of this situation. If you say I should come back, pay the bill, take you to a hotel or to a lodge, I will definitely do that. But if you're saying no, then please sort out the bill. Bye. Portia now is contemplating she doesn't know what to do. Should I just do this? You understand? Portia is frustrated. You understand? She's thinking, hi man, let me just call him. Fine. I'm going to do what he wants. Let me just call him. But Lenda Abaguyo is too noisy. You understand? She says, let me just step outside and talk to him. Magati uyaphuma kanje. This is their table. Remember, there is itafula lagamalume nobabudlomo lapaya. You understand? Now Portia is walking out of the place. Luckily, by the time when she's walking out, Babudlomo was in the bathroom. As she's busy shaking herself going outside, she spots Umalume. At the same time, Umalume is seeing a beautiful girl walking out the club. We understand? Then their eyes. Portia now, what? My uncle here. Uncle Nai, what? Portia here. Uncle stood up fast, grabbed Portia by her hand, and rushed to a corner within the club. What are you doing here? Do you know that I'm sitting with your father, Lapayan? And you are lucky because your father went to the bathroom. Are you not supposed to be at home? Since when do you attend such places? And who are you here with? What's going on, Portia? You understand? Portia, Malume, you know what? It was my friends, and we just came here with some guys, and now they left, and kunebhili laphayana malume angisazi manje ukuthi ngenze njani akafuna ukuphendula ama-calls wami. Portia is starting to yabona seyakhala manje malume ini. How did you get yourself into such a mess, Portia? What has happened to you? Is this who you are? Is this really who you are? And these clothes, did your father buy you these clothes? Malume yabona ukuthi hayi man, lezi mpahla lezi. Even if Ubaba Dlomo allows Portia to wear miniskirts, he will never buy these things for Portia. So impahla lezi uthengelwe ubani? Ngizithengelwe ngumfana malume. Uyayibona lento yenzayo, Portia. Malume mina ngiworried manje kunebhili laphayana. Yabona, she's a child. Portia is a child. She's a 19-year-old. Akasazi ukuthi ayenze njani. Malume yazi thina sizokhuluma ngayo lento later. Awuthi ngibone le billion leyo. Afika labana clocks. Yo. Hey nina. Hey malume. Luckily, malume, he's got the money. You understand? Malume then says, all right, what should happen to this bill? And where are the guys that you were drinking with? You understand? Portia asasho ukuthi it was just one guy that was there for her. Just sithi nabafana so that abangani nabo bebe ngathi they're involved. Yabona. But Malume says, okay, nevertheless, angisafuna ukuzwa istories endless. Ngiyanyanisa. Call the waiter. Bill. Malume pays the bill and says, you know what? So kumele ukuthi manje mina nginihambiseni umthwalo wami. I must take you guys now home. Hi. Okay. Malume says, wait here. Let me take your father home first. Then I'll come back for you. Fine. Malume says, hey, bro, I'm tired. Sekhuluma nobhuti wakhe. I'm tired. Ithi ngikudrophe lapha endlini, then I make my way home. I'm really feeling tired and I've got an early morning tomorrow. Babudlomo, hey, nami vele sengiright mfethu. Thank you so much for bringing me here. Bangile emotweni. Malume. Anyathela imoto. Drop uBabudlomo. Was back at that place in no time. They went into the car. Malume is not really happy. He had to spend extra money that he wasn't prepared for, even though he can afford it. And there were boys there. Plays boring music, plays jazz, he drives, delivers those other 3 ladies. Then now it's time to take Portia home. He goes. Then, as opposed to him turning left to Portia's place, he turns right. How? Malume, where are we going? Relax, Danam. Kept driving. But now, Portia sees what you know, man. It's getting seriously late. And Malume is still driving the opposite direction. Malume, Ganti, where are we really going? Portia, I am tired with your nonsense. What kind of a girl are you? You can't even see the person that loves you right in front of your face. You're busy gallivanting with boys that can't even afford you. Who bought you that iPhone 15 Pro Max? How, Malume? You bought me, Ganti. What are you talking about? What's going on? Haven't you been giving me that eye, Portia? Malume, what? Portia, I've been watching you. You've been giving me this eye. Why do you think that I buy you these expensive things that you want? How? Malume, what are you saying really? What are you saying to me? Malume stops the car, gets out of the car, goes and opens Portia's door and says, get out of my car. Malume, what's going on? Portia, I said, get out of my car. Portia gets out of the car. Malume, what's going on? Say, Akala manju Portia, don't even start that nonsense. I'm going to take you home. But first, I need you to remove all those clothes. What? Malume, Portia, do I look like I'm joking? Malume now is coming up with something else. that Portia didn't expect. Portia is terrified. It's at night. He stopped in a dark place. She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know how she's going to get home. As she's busy standing there crying, trying to negotiate her way with Malume so that he can take her home and all that, Malume grabs Portia violently, starts ripping whatever Portia had on. And after that, Malume had his way with Portia. He did whatever he wanted to do, as much as he wanted to do. Now Portia is all there, crying. And he says, get in the car, I'm taking you home. If you say a word to anyone, number one, as much as your family is struggling, they will not see a cent from me. And you wouldn't want anything happening to you. I have so many people that can do anything for me just for money. So I dare you to tell anyone what just happened. Portia is right there. She's listening, but she's not moving, not doing anything. She's just like this as they drive home. After that, Malume parks his car slightly far away so that he doesn't wake anybody up. Then he says, go home and go inside the way you came outside, because I don't think my brother opened the door for you as you left. Oh, such cruelty. Portia started walking slowly and quietly, but deep inside she is screaming for help. She is crying, but she chose to hold herself because now she has to crawl back into the house. Portia managed to crawl back into the house, went into her bed and slept. Early in the morning, before anybody woke up, Portia woke up, went, took a bath, took all the clothes that she had on last night, put them in a plastic bag, went and threw them in the dustbin, went back to sleep. Then her mother came, knocked on the door. Portia, it's time to wake up, baby. Mama, so early on a Saturday. Portia is trying to be strong because no one knows that Portia left except Malume and the friends and the boyfriend who ditched her. Mama, early in the morning, so no, Mtanami, come. I want us to do washing. There's a lot that I want us to do, and I want us to go buy groceries. And Malume said he's coming today for lunch. Portia felt like the whole world fell on top of her head. But she is a respectful child. So she got up, crawled out of her bedroom, went to Mama. Mama can see what hey, what's wrong? You don't look okay. No, I'm fine, Mama. I'm just feeling tired and I don't want to talk. How, Portia, when do you talk to me like this? No, Mama, man. Ian, are you on your period? What's going on? No, I'm okay, Mama, I'm okay. Fine. I did the washing. They started cooking and all that. Malume comes, bearing gifts. A happy fella. The Malume that they know when he comes. Hey, Mama is happy. And Ubabu Dlomo is happy. Hey. Last night, my man, that was very good. I enjoyed myself. He's telling his wife, hey, I was speaking. Mama says, hey, and I bet all the ladies were looking at you. Hey, it reminded me of my days. The family is happy. Malume is happy. He looks at Portia with that, I dare you eye. But when he turns this side, he's a happy fella. Portia looked at that guy pretending that nothing happened last night. She got so frustrated that she couldn't help but bursting out of tears. Now the family looks at Portia and now they're worried. What is going on with Portia? Babudlomo sits Portia down. What is going on? Portia says, Baba, I went out last night. I sneaked out and I went out. I was at this place and you were also there. And on my way back, Umalume took me to the jungle and did wait. Portia, what are you talking about? Yo, Babudlomo is angry now. Are you saying that out gooping? I saw you go to bed. Yo. Mommy looks at Portia and says, what are you talking about? Hey, now you're doing drugs. Are you okay? And what do you mean you were out yesterday? Because I was with your father. I brought your father here and I went home and I slept. Babudlomo says, Portia, whatever is going on with you, you don't want to start with me. I don't understand. You were giving your mother attitude in the morning and now you're coming up with this nonsense. Portia says, it doesn't matter. What I'm telling you is the truth. You understand? Umaga Portia says, Portia, go to your room. I'm coming there now. Portia went to her room. Umaga Portia follows Portia. Tanam, what is going on? What happened? Portia laid out the story exactly the way it happened. After that, Baba, he paid for our bill. Then he came back, was Tata, he delivered my friends. Then when it was my turn for me, that he brings me home, he took me to a place, and this is what Malume did to me. Portia's mother saw in her daughter's eyes that there is no way that she's fabricating all of this. She went back that side, looked at Malume and said, what did you do to my daughter? Malume says, you see, your daughter is disrespecting me. Now it's you that is disrespecting me. Umaga Portia, without thinking, she held a jug of juice, a glass jar of juice, threw it across the room, hit Malume on the head. Malume fell down. Umaga Portia ran, grabbed the phone, called the cops, explained everything. The cops came. When the cops arrived, Portia explained her side of the story. They had already called Abangani Baga Portia to come and tell their side of the story. They came, they said their side of the story. Ubabudlomo and I said his side of the story. And it was found that Umalume is actually guilty of this deed. Malume was arrested. During his trial, 5 other women came forward accusing Malume of the same deed, and therefore Malume was sentenced and he went to prison. Unfortunately, when he got there, the word quickly spread of what his trial was about. Malume was raped by a dozen men and never survived that, and he passed. Malume had a next of kin, his brother. So all Malume's assets went to his brother, and Malume died in prison. This family is scarred forever. No riches can change what happened to their daughter.